It's Doc, aka Gamersus, and we're here streaming more Ravensdawn for you. Today we're going to go over the Mixed Bloodlines quest in the Ravendawn MMO. It's one of the early quests you get right after you leave the tutorial zone. You pretty much finish the City of Ravencrest Crest quest by going to speak to Jansen outside of the city, and then Jansen hands you this quest. So basically you get done with all the slums, you talk to the priest, you do all the stuff, the community farmer and everything, walking through there, and then you come to this quest. I figured that we didn't really need a video for those because those are really easy self-explanatory quests, but now we're going to come in for this one. Now I've finished talking to Jansen in the quest line, and so we'll start from the point of the first task. As always, my streams are dedicated to Extra Life. That means half of anything that I make on my streams goes to Extra Life. It's part of the Children's Miracle Network. They help children with long-term conditions, usually hospitalized, such as cerebral palsy, cancer, end-stage renal disease like I have, although I'm not a child. And it's a really good cause. The other half, of course, goes just to maintain my equipment, pay for any software licensing and things like that. I actually spend more than I actually make. Actually, hopefully we can get this done in 30 minutes too, because the server resets in 30 minutes. If not, I will pick it up after the server restarts. It only takes about a minute for the server to do its restart. Anyway, we're going to get started. So let's bring up the game. Okay. And I've talked to Jansen, like I said, and the first task, as you see over here in the task, is kill 3 bats in the wine cellar and tunnels beneath Jansen's house. Okay, so to do that, go out here to the entrance to his wine cellar, which is down here. Okay, let me get my book. There we go. That's one. And it says we have 2 remaining. So now we go into the caverns, find another bat. There we go. And then 1 more bat. There we go. Then you got to return to Jansen. So this is a relatively easy quest, but there's a couple of little quick things that I'll give you that are speed up your searches as we go. Okay.
You made short work of those bats. Ah, the joys of you.
Just
wonderful.
You only want the top selection of each of these.
They may not be important. Dwarves love ale in death as much as they do in life. It's not for you to drink. It's to pay. Indeed.
There we go. Next, it goes go to the hill behind Jansen's house and find the dwarven statue. Okay. There's a couple ways to go behind, but this is the way I usually go. Do it to a couple of doors usually. 1 or 2. And there's a giant wasp or whatever. I couldn't see its name because my name was overlapping it. And then here you go, you interact it with hitting F, and that'll pour the drink over there. Now it says return to speak with Jansen. There's an optional find Jansen's key somewhere near the statue. Okay, if you go, let's see, get my fingers in the right place. Giant bee, that's what it is. And it's over here by this bush. Is the key. So that's one of the things that will help you out early on. You get the copper key. And we go back to talking to Jansen. So we should be able to get this one done in 30 minutes.
And what of my copper key? Did you happen to find it?
Here it is.
Thank you. I'd like you to have an old friend of mine, Ugarum, runs a... I thank you once again. I could do that.
Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue on to the running out of stock quest. Because it plays right into it. Because we just finished that one. That one was dirty. Now I want you to talk to the Master Ugagrum, I cannot pronounce that, down in the Undermarsh Mines. So, you go ahead and if you look at the map, we're right there, and the guy we're going to is right there. You see a little circle. I can zoom in more, but that's about as far as I can zoom in. Pretty much you want to go this direction. Okay, and here is the entrance to that mine. Go over here, go there, and there he is. Speak to him. Okay, next you have gather copper ore from the nodes inside the mine. So we go down here to the gate and hit F to open it up. And then we go into the mines. You got to gather 5 copper ore. Now when you're gathering, you want to hit F when it gets into that yellow box. If you're a unpaid member, it's going to take at least, generally speaking, 4 times to do it. If you're a patron, it only takes 3. Most of those nodes only will give you, you have to first break the stone, which is the first set. 1, 2, 3, and you get some stone. Then the second set, 1, 2, 3, gives you copper. And see, we got 2 copper there, so we got 2 from the first one, so you only need 1 more. Now, these are not the same as open mine nodes, and that actually finished it there. Sometimes it gives you more than 1. See, we can't do it anymore now because this is a quest-only mine. But in the open world mines, the ones outside of this quest line, you can go multiple times. So now you have to return to Ungaram or whatever his name is. Hit the top is usually the best for reputation. And then he gives you something, and then it says explore the deep caves of Undermarsh mines and slay 5 spiders. Okay, that's so you go back into the mines. You've got to go back and forth a couple of times for the running out of stock. And so we're going to go in here again. You still can't. There we go. It's 1. 2. Spiders are pretty easy to come by. 2. 3. Now we have 1 more to go. Hear that ringing in the background? That's my cat. Yeah. Instead of going too deep, we're just going to go back up here. Either one of them, like I said, you can't, these are all the exclusive mines for that quest, so you still can't harvest here, but there's a spider right over here. This will finish the spiders. There we go. Talk to Doomurg at the southeast gate of Undermount Mines, beyond the spider lair. I believe he's this way. May not be this one. Yep, there he is. Okay. Okay, and then go back to, oh, what's his name? Can't pronounce these Dwarven names. You see that, like, brick pattern, which is a down. And I leveled up to 10, which gave me a legacy reward. You want to make sure to hit those when you get them. Every 5 levels you'll get a legacy reward. They'll give you some things. And we're going back to, what's his name still. Come back up here, back around. So you can see the steps going up if you look really closely. Talk to him again. And that finishes that quest. Now let's see what we've got for time if we're going to do another quest. Yeah, we should be able to do one more. This is crafting for a reward, and this is real simple. You go talk to this guy here. Talk to Durik. And then you're going to come down until you get to this one, and then you got to decide what kind of equipment you prefer to work on. Me, I'm a spellcaster, so I'm going to go down here for staff for long-range magic attacks. Seems smart. Say yes. Then he's going to give you some wood, and then he tells you to use the materials he gave you to craft the weapon you chose, and it's a mystic staff. Now here's his crafting bench for wood. Hit F, and right now the only one you'll see is the quest one, which is the mystic staff. He gave you the 9 pieces you need for this rough plank for the mystic staff. In the future, mystic staffs only take 4 pieces of rough plank, just to let you know. And it doesn't have any tax to do it this time, and doesn't gain any experience. It's just going to continue on the quest. And you're going to hit either 1 or click down here, and each one of these is going to give you 25 towards the progress, based on what's here. If it says good or excellent, it might give you more, but it only takes 25 more to finish. Now you do burn labor when you craft, so be careful of that. This one actually costs like 10 labor to do, and you start with plenty of labor for the beginner crafts. Now you have the mystic staff, so we can go ahead and close that. It tells you to go back to talk to Durik. Hit the top one. Top one is generally going to give you the best reputation, except when there's like 3 or more choices. Then you might want to read it, because sometimes you get an options, like when I had to choose which weapon. Now it tells me to infuse that piece of equipment. So to infuse the piece of equipment, we're going to go into our inventory screen and click on this button here. You can also go directly to it, but I do it that way. You're going to put that piece of equipment right there, and to infuse it, you need to put 150 infusion experience into it. It says there 0 out of 150. So for 150, each of these is worth 10, so I need 15 of them. I'm going to open up here because this is the only way you can split. Now you've got 2 stacks here, soulbound and non-soulbound. Go ahead and do the soulbound ones first. And we're going to go slide it to 15. And that'll give us a separate stack of 15 right here. And that'll be enough to give us a +2 attack. Infuse. And that's enough to do the actual quest. Then you click here, and if you right click on it, you can actually equip the staff too. Then you talk to Durek again, and he says, there you go, and you finish that quest. We'll begin learning the ropes 2 for the next video. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do that on another video though, because it's about to do the reset. Thank you for those who are watching. I'm not sure, I actually was not looking at my chat, so oh, somebody's offered me promotion. Oh, let's see, I want to pin. Where's hold on. Somebody's in my stream. Oh, there should be a way to cancel his thing. Oh, here we go. Ban him. I don't like spammers in the chat. But thank you everybody for watching. This is, like I said, just been a real quick introduction to these 2 quests. So let's see here, and you can enjoy doing it. It'll get you through really quickly, and the next video will be learning the ropes. Thank you for watching. Remember to support Extra Life, which is part of the Children's Miracle Network. I actually think I need to start a new Extra Life campaign for the beginning of the year, because I don't think the old link will still work, but I will get that one up there. But anytime you subscribe to my channel, give bits or anything, half of everything will go into the Extra Life campaign. Remember, may all your rolls be criticals, or if they're fumbles, may they at least be epic in the telling of the story, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Let's see.